What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another car video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, handsome men's game, right? And why confidence and sex appeal is key. I can tell that, the Handsome Men's Game series has been needed. This is content for guys who are attractive, who find themselves attractive. But let's get to the root cause of why guys find themselves attractive and why guys can be attractive and actually not think they're attractive, or just miss all of these choosing signals and all of these signs that women will put out there, to like get your attention. So when you're a very attractive guy, you need to understand that half of it is about how you see yourself. It's about the mentality. That's half the battle of being attractive. It's actually, guys can be tall and ugly, and women go crazy over guys like that. There's guys that can be short and husky, but they just got the mouthpiece. They're funny. They got that charisma, that swag, that aura. When they walk in a room, everybody is like, they got status. Everybody's like, oh my God, look at it. And they all, go up to him, and chicks are like, yo, who's this dude? Right? So this guy, in order for him to come in these situations and have this type of energy, he needs to know who he is. He needs to be confident in his own skin. That's the type of dude who every morning when he wakes up, he's like brushing his teeth and he's like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, he looks and he sees a couple things that he doesn't like, but it's still like, I'm that motherfucker. I'm good. You know what I mean? That's where that comes from. So you will see haters in the comment section like, oh, this guy thinks he's handsome, and send us the link to the handsome guy you're talking about, ha ha ha, like all this goofy shit, right? But that just exposes them and that language. It's basically like, tell us you like guys without telling us you like guys, because you look at other men and you say, well, he doesn't look good, not knowing that it's about how he feels about himself and the interactions that he catches off of women. Not only women, gay dudes try you when you're attractive. You know what I mean? Other dudes will literally let you know that there's something about you that they, it's going to be either they envy it or they would want to be just like it. Like, damn, bro, you really in the gym, bro. What is that shirt, a size medium? No matter what, no matter if it's playful, in between any of that shit, they're going to let you know that you're that guy. That when you walk into a space, all eyes are on you. Guys, you got to understand that's where that energy comes from. Listen to this, right? When you walk into a situation, right? That swagger, that aura, your walk. I tell guys all the time, you want to work on your walk. Go back to that video. Your aura and energy is something that cannot be matched. It's you. It's you. You are an individual. There can never be another copy of you unless like you have a twin. So in that mentality of, my walk is cold. My posture is cold. I'm that dude. That is the sex appeal. A woman will see you and be like, you know what? Why do all the other guys move the same way and they're all sweating me? But this guy, he's not sweating me. He let me know that he's interested, but at the same time, he's not sweating me. He walks into the spot. Everybody's always looking at him. Like, this guy's got this like celebrity energy about him. You know what? I want to give him celebrity energy. That's how that works. But it all starts with how you see yourself, and then others see you and they're like, hey, I've never seen this before. Individual. There is not another you. So when, especially when other people will tell you some goofy shit that doesn't sit right with you, it could be about you or it could be about life. You do not say, oh, well, that person has a great point. I could see it going that. If you don't see that shit going that way, yes, you can listen, but don't ever let it infect your brain. It's the same way how somebody could tell you you're not handsome or you're not all of that. Or a chick could even listen. When you don't give chicks a lot of attention and you are an attractive guy and they fancy you, right? They will come up with every excuse in the book to make themselves feel better as to why you're not showing them attention, as to why you do not want them, because everything is indifferent about you. She's like trying. She's like, wait, no. You know what? He's gay. You know what? He must not like women. You know what? Or, it's his loss anyway. He ain't all of that. We were talking and then, he stopped texting me as much. He's a loser. You're a loser, bro. You're a nobody, bro. See, that's where that energy comes from, because they see you cannot be moved off your square, man. That's where that energy comes from when chicks start hating. When they start hating to the point where everything was going good, you made an interaction with this woman and then it cut off, right? And now she's like acting as if you did something wrong. That's because your aura and energy, right, cannot be messed with. It cannot be manipulated. It is who you are, and it drives her crazy. Sex appeal. That is what gets her turned on. A woman can actually not like you at all, dislike you for how you carry yourself, for your indifference. That stoic masculinity, like that shit it can't be taken off of you. It's like your nose, it's like your lips. It can't be, it's not going nowhere. That turns her on. Best and believe, when a woman is acting like she doesn't like you, I'm telling you, I have smashed a bunch of women, more than 2 handfuls, that did not like me, did not like my attitude, how I was coming, but I never switched up for them. You understand? And that's where the sex appeal comes in. It's down to shit like this, right? I remember Thanksgiving, right? I go to my aunt's house and she's got this like scientist chick there. So when I walk in, you know, she reaches for the handshake. I shook her hand and I pulled her in and I hugged her around her waist and I pulled her in for a good hug. Literally, like, you know, one of them hugs where, you know, your neck, like her neck is right where your nose is and you just can't help but to just, like that. It was one of those hugs. Do you know the rest of the night, this chick was on me, engaging in conversation. Like, look, when I first walked in, it was kind of like, oh, who's that? Oh, hey, let me introduce after that, the whole energy was like, oh no, this dude introduced himself different. Did I really though? All I did was introduce myself more in a direct manner, which sparked it. Sex appeal. Could have just took the handshake. It's even in the littlest things that you do like that, right? So when, especially like if a chick asks you, right? So what's the deal for tonight? Where are we going? All right, so we're gonna cook a little bit of food and I got a bottle of wine. So we're gonna do, you know, dinner, wine, and a movie. But before we even get into all of that, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna get dessert popping first. You know what I mean, guys? That's sex appeal. And you gotta look at her dead in her eyes when you say that shit. You see how I kept it simple? There's no manipulation tactics. There's no tricks. There's no schemes. It's just saying directly to the woman how you feel and what you wanna do. Exude sex appeal. Because here's what a lot of guys do, right? She'll ask, so what's the plan for tonight? And guys are like, well, I don't know. What do you want to do? Or, you know, I was thinking that we could kind of go here and then go here, knowing that he doesn't want to go here or go there. He's just like, you know, he's throwing a Hail Mary in the air and he's hoping that, you know, he gets a touchdown. No. From start to finish, it's all about the way that you view yourself. So, you know, if you view yourself as a dope ass dude, I get this bottle of wine, we cook together, or we just watch a movie, we're gonna get it popping even before all of that. But the whole entire experience for her is going to be dope because I know that I'm confident. I know that I exude sex appeal. I know that me and this chick are about to have a dope time because I'm a dope dude. That is half the battle of being attractive. That's why you can have a dude that's super attractive to the opposite sex and he will still have problems. He will still have problems with women. That's why I made the handsome men's game video on why certain handsome men have trouble with women. It's all about the mentality, bro. When you walk up to a woman and you think of everything that will go wrong out of the rejection or everything that'll go wrong out of the approach, listen, what's gonna go wrong? You get rejected, nothing can go wrong after that. It already happened, you moved on, right? Because I know I'm still confident and I exude sex appeal. So her not getting on my program or not has nothing to do with how I feel about myself, right? Now the approach, how could it go wrong? I'm approaching women the same way every time. That's another part. Guys, if you think that women are held to, you know, higher standards, lower standards, they're in different classes, she's more valuable than this chick and that's true because women have certain things that they do that other women don't do that help them just live a better life as a woman. Because they're a woman, they're supposed to do these things, right? So with that, but when you start thinking like, oh, I gotta approach this chick different than this chick because this chick makes more money than this chick, you're losing, bro. Because you're putting so much emphasis on the woman instead of yourself. Because if I know that I'm a dope ass dude, right? Why would I have to even switch up any word? Like, hey, my name's Justin. I figured I'd come over here and, you know, introduce myself. I noticed you from over there. You're very beautiful. Don't switch up. You do the same thing every time, because you believe that you're that dude. A woman should be lucky for you to walk into her life and be the opportunity. Guys are always asking themselves, I wonder what I could do, or like, what do I have to do for her to give me an opportunity? No, wrong. See the mentality. Because I'm confident, I exude sex appeal. So any woman that I approach, right, she should be happy that I'm coming up to her to talk to her. She should be happy that I'm like, hey, I'm extending you an opportunity, you know, RSVP, however the hell you want to say it. This chick should be thinking in her brain like, oh my gosh, what? God, oh my gosh, this is like shooting star moment. Guys don't come and approach me like this. It's always online. It's always through the DMs. It's always guys stalking me. It's never a guy, you know, being masculine, coming up to me, acting like a real man, Hey, hello, my name is Justin. There's none of these manipulation tactics. She should look at you up and down. I'm not even talking about me. Guys, if you view yourself as an attractive dude, and she, like, you're in front of her and you're saying your whole shit, she should be thinking over on her side, damn, you know what? I'm gonna meet up with this motherfucker, because chances like this don't come around chances don't come around like this every day. Because chicks, guys always think that chicks are, yes, they're always sourcing for attention, but women bump into a lot of dudes on a day-to-day basis that they are not sexually attracted to. Women, that's why a lot of women, the older they get, they have trouble in the dating game, because it's like, yo, to find a dude that is handsome, intelligent, masculine, him, right? That doesn't come around like that. And when it does come around like that, she always has to, have the antennas up, because, it won't always go in her favor, especially like the older she gets. But I'm just saying like this, when you meet a chick, always have that in the back of your mind that, when I approach this chick, oh, she's going to be happy to hear from me. Oh, I'm going to brighten up her day. Never think like, oh, I'm about to annoy this chick, I'm about to be a nuisance, because that mindset is weak. You're not going to come off as confident, which you are. It's not even, it just comes off because you are. So you're not going to come off as confident, and you're not going to exude sex appeal. This shit is key. Look, guys always think, oh, well, I look a certain way, so women should flock towards me, or, I don't have to, I should wait on choosing signals every time, and a woman has to do this, that, and the third before I even, consider showing her some sort of interest. No, you could do that, but listen, when you're very direct with women, it just exudes sex appeal. I'm telling you, even when they don't like you, you could tell a chick, yo, come over tonight and let's hook up. And you guys, maybe you gave her like a compliment, you exchange numbers, and this is like maybe the first day of texting. And in the fourth text in, you're texting her, you say something like, you send her a voice note and you're like, hey, come over tonight, I'm trying to hook up, right? And off of that, she responds back and she's like, oh, well, I don't know, and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. That chick, you're just not compatible with her. It should not be a hit to your ego. You're not compatible with her, or she does not find you sexually attractive enough, or she is medium to low interest and she's looking for you to raise her interest. See what I mean about not dealing with low to medium interest women? It will sometimes, when you're not that confident, you will think, yo, why is she playing games with me? Maybe I'm not as handsome as I thought, or maybe I don't exude the sex appeal I thought I exuded. Maybe I'm not confident. You start adopting that whole low self-esteem. The low self-esteem mindset, you start adopting it, because you can't understand why, this chick doesn't see you as that, but you're getting like all this energy. You think you're that. You know what I mean? Like everybody probably tells you that you're handsome, you're a good looking guy, you catch these vibes, and then it's that one chick or a couple chicks that let you know that you're not that to them. And then it has you think in a certain type of way. But see, that's the mentality. And then that will cause you to not exude sex appeal. And it'll cause you literally in real timing to lose your confidence. Like your confidence will be going down. You need to know, no matter, I don't care if it's like a social circle that maybe you need to get into for networking situations and they're not letting you in. What? I'm gonna get into another social circle just as, popping as that one, right? I got a place that I want to go to, and maybe they're sold out of the thing I need. Am I gonna let that get my confidence low and my self-esteem low and this, that, and the third? No. I'm just gonna search up stores that do have that, and I'm gonna go to the one that has it. You understand? You got to keep this simple. That's why I use a lot of these analogies. Like, I know guys will be like, well, that's not perfect and blah, blah, blah. It really don't make no sense and da-da-da. Yes, it does make sense. Because it breaks things down and makes you look at it for like what it is. And it's simple. It's straight to the point. You got to stop making this stuff complicated. And I keep making these videos because guys are not as unattractive as they think. Guys are actually more attractive than they give themselves credit for. They get on the internet and they listen to all this goofiness, or they'll take a bunch of negative situations that happen and then they'll let that, they'll adopt that. They'll adopt that and let that be a part of their mindset. And that's what's always going to hold a lot of guys back. And here's the thing I want to say too in this video. If you're a guy who doesn't think that you're that attractive, you can change that. I'm sick and tired of this victim mentality. Unless you have like a facial deformity, like your face is deformed, you can become more attractive. You drop your body fat, your face becomes chiseled. So everything that you think makes you ugly, you could meet a complete random stranger. They don't know what you looked like at 5, 10, 15, 20. 23, 25 years old, and you're 30 now, and then you spent the last year self-improving, and now everybody's like gravitating towards you. Do you think that, unless you showed them a picture, do you think that they know the guy from, years back? No. So when you drop your body fat percentage, your face becomes more handsome, it becomes more chiseled. When you drop your body fat, your body becomes more healthy. It's not about having the biggest muscles. That's not what it's about. It's about being healthy, right? So you'll look more healthy, which will breed more sex appeal because you'll be in shape. Nobody's saying bodybuilder vibes. Nobody's saying professional fighter vibes, but you will be healthy looking. You know, that's going to attract more women. And look, you're healthy now. That transitions into your mindset, right? So your mindset becomes more attractive. You build more confidence. You start dressing better. You know, that builds sex appeal. And then when you see the clothes hugging your body, when you like look in a mirror, and then you see chicks looking at you when you walk in a spot dressed up like polo tee, you know, fitted jeans, some Aldo boots. You know, you got chicks looking at you and shit. You're just like, oh, okay. I'm becoming more attractive. You actually see it in real timing. So there's more ways than, you know, there's more ways to become attractive. You guys are always focused on the negative. Not everybody, but the guys who come in here with that, like, that victim mentality, right? It's like, oh, well, you know, I could never do this. And this only works if you have muscles. And, you know, this only works if you're handsome or you have a chiseled jaw and all this goofy stuff that basically just signals off, you know, tell us you like men without telling us you like men. Because a real man, he knows that he lacks here, here, and here. So he wakes up the next morning, he thinks, okay, I'm going to work on, if not here, here, and here, I'm going to work on here first. And after I'm done with here, I'm going to work on here. And after I'm done with there, I'm going to work on here. And then I'm going to become a complete select man. But half of it is about how you feel about yourself. It's the same way about like living conditions, savings, your credit, having a vehicle, all of this stuff. Do you do this to get with women or to attract women? No. I mean, some guys do, but this is for your life. This is for you to know, like, I'm a productive member of society. I done made something of myself. I got a doorknob. Like, I got a doorknob to stick my key in and out of. You know, I got a TV to go watch. If I do watch TV at all, I got books to read up there. I got pots and pans to cook. Like, do you understand? Like, this is all for me. Now, if I attract a woman and she just so happens to dig my vibe, oh my gosh, well, look at the bonus for her. She's not messing with a bum. Dude who got his own place. Dude who got shit in his place. Dude who's got his own car, his own savings, his own money. He's working in a job. He got a business, like all this shit. It ain't for the woman. You get what I mean? But when she comes in, she sees, okay, if I fall up under him, I can shine because of him. That's the way it's supposed to work. But when you think that women make you shine, or, oh, you know, I'm not going out with her unless she's a baddie, and like, oh, you know, your friends will be like, why are you going out with her? She's not a baddie. That will seep into your mind and make you think, well, shit, I gotta mess with baddies to appease everybody else. You understand? And that changes your mindset. Every little example I'm giving you right now is to bring it back to the center. When you do not have that mindset of what you want to do, how you feel about yourself, you will fall victim to the naysayers, the haters, and just shit that don't even make sense in society, bro. So that confidence and that sex appeal comes from you knowing who you are, bro. And the people who find you attractive, sexually attractive, all up in your face, yes, it's annoying at times, but you have to pay attention to that. You have to pay attention to that because that's not happening for no reason. And I'm telling you, when you're an attractive guy, that energy, you're going to be getting that energy way more than the hater energy. It just kind of gets mixed in there, but that's why you're going to know you're attractive because you're like, oh, bro, it's the same way how when a chick tries to make anything hard for you or, oh, I don't usually do this. You always got like that feeling like, oh, she's about to get charged to the game because I'm used to getting this energy heavy. I'm used to women not giving me a problem. You understand? So when it's moving like that, you're going to understand. So even when the haters come in, you're going to know why because of that energy as well, because the haters are seeing that energy. So exactly. So like when I say in the comment sections, people come in and, you know, they drop all these like hater comments and stuff. Do you think that they would be coming in here doing that if the video had 500 views and like 2 comments? No, they see other people agreeing or giving me that energy. And it's like, oh, no. So we have to hate. See, you're going to have to, but only focus on the energy of the people who are like saying, hey, I agree with this. And, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. And this, that, and the third. That is a bunch of dudes who feel confident within themselves. And yeah, there are going to be a couple of people that are using the video to cope, like in the comment section. But listen, most of those comments are dudes who feel exactly the same. This is what I'm telling you. When you know that you're that dude, handsome, intelligent, masculine, him, you are him, and they are them. When you know that shit and you have that mentality, It just breeds the ultimate sex appeal. So remember that, guys. If you want to raise your confidence and boost your sex appeal, you need to not pay attention. Do not pay attention to the haters, the naysayers. Do not. You pay attention to the person that you see in the mirror, the person that you built yourself up to be. And if that person is to your liking, that's all that matters. Always remember that, and you will not have a problem out here. It's your boy Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.